this learn page and put it above the registration form. Okay, just grab this, put it above the registration form. This we can delete, and this one, go to style, text color, white. Okay, done. Next, text seems to cut where the video cuts. Okay, so I mean here we've got really short reviews and really long reviews, right? So if we check down here, yeah, so Jacob's review is really long and some of these are really short, but by keeping the height of the longest one, at least this blue section doesn't just keep changing. So let's see what we can do. I think I added some style here. Let's see. Contents. No. Also, another thing, you need to right click here and get the navigator so you can see this is testimonials in this column here. So this column is got a width to it, I guess. Yeah. So the video here has been constrained by the column. So we just make a new section here. And give this, and let's move this carousel into here. And then we just need to change the background of this. Background normal, I just want a picture. And then if we, I got that blue. There we go, okay. So now we've just still got the same section. So well, it looks like the same section, although the colors, this one's also not bright blue. Okay. So now this is going to be full width. So what should we do here? Yeah, so here, I mean, I don't know if this is you or someone else, but I don't know. Yeah, don't put negative margins. It just kind of confuses things. Okay, so now this one we can add a width to it. So on desktop, maybe we just make it 80% width. I mean, it's always going to be a compromise between the height and the width. I mean, this is fine, and then on mobile, let's see. So mobile, we want this to be 100%. Then also there seems to be, I guess put some zero padding. No. You can see this gap here. There's some padding or something. No, not that. Additional options. Maybe we don't show the arrows on mobile, or we just don't show them at all. Autoplay speed. I mean, it does pause on hover, right? So, like you were saying, oh, you can't read Jacob's thing, but that's only on mobile. Other thing we can do. Yeah, see, this is the problem with. Unless we don't have them auto playing, right? And then, or we just get rid of. Because the thing was, I just tried to get there's a couple of girls, there's a couple of guys on there. Yeah, not really simple solution, because if you crop this bottom bit, then when you get to here, it's just going to suddenly jump, increase in size, but I don't even think that's an option. So I think the best thing is just to try and find some reviews that have of a similar size, or length rather. Content here. Yeah, so let's leave it at that for now. It's a bit better on. It's not quite as wider on desktop, but there's still this issue here. But there's no auto play, so at least you can read it and then change at your leisure. Next, the smallest. Yeah. Like I think I just covered that. I can't slow down the reviews, so if you wanted to, additional options, then you've just got transition duration here, and if you've got autoplay, then you've got these easily in milliseconds, and then so this would be every 9 seconds, I guess it will change. But yeah, I've just turned that off. But yeah, I mean, every little kind of these different widgets are pretty well done. There's like this on the content, you've just got slides, and then there's some stuff associated with the slides, different layouts, alignment of the text, how many slides you can see at once, and this also can be changed between, on desktop we could, I mean, I guess in this instance you wouldn't want that. The other thing you could do, so I mean, if this doesn't look too bad now. It's just these couple of short reviews could be longer really. But the other thing, there's on the advanced tab of all of them, there's a responsive section. So what you could do is, for say this one on mobile, we just go to advanced, responsive, and then we hide on mobile, and let's down here you can change, so we're going to view on mobile, so that's not there, so it's all grayed out. But then what you do, we'd add another section here, and then what do we have? See if they've got a similar thing, but just basically stack them one after each other rather than having it in a carousel. Accordion. So I mean, I haven't been through all these. There's loads of different widgets here. One of these testimonial. See what we get here. Display avatar, yes. Choose an image. We've got all those images in the media library somewhere. Let's choose. Let's go. And then same thing here. We can add the testimonial. Let's check it out. Let's go. Yeah. So this text here. Paste. And then Maley Brown. Okay. And then no company. And then yeah, probably don't need to put the rating here. You can just leave it like that, and then the image, testimonial image size, max width, border type none, but let's put it rounded so it kind of keeps it the same as the other one. And image style. Yeah, so I mean, just little things like this you can just adjust. Typography, quote from the right. Yeah, I mean that's fine, I think. And then advanced here on the responsive, you'd put hide on tablet, hide on desktop. But the only thing is, it's like to get her avatar in the middle. Yeah, so there you go. So layouts. There's a couple of different. So maybe that works a bit better, like that. And then this section was style, backgrounds, classic, and we just grab that blue again. So then back to this, we need to do a bit of changing. Color, typography, and spacing. And I think these we can all just put to white. And typography, I think I'm using Roboto, which I think it is already. I think I set that as a default. And then the company name we don't have. Testimonial text color we also put to white. Rating we don't need, and then we can style this quotation now. Maybe we don't even need it. Display avatar, yes. So the quotation, let's just put this as, so this is the opacity, so we just put it 0 opacity, and there's that one. So then we can grab this, Control D, and then we can actually this one. What's the name? Username. Yeah. Let's just make this a bit heavier. so it kind of sticks out a bit more. So let's just quickly try this dark blue. Username color. No. Okay. And you can use Control Z and some other normal shortcuts that you might usually use. Okay, and now we want content icon image, so we can just do it like every other, and then we'd align this the other way. So this one we'd change to the, maybe grab this guy, and also you probably just don't need as many testimonials, right? You can just choose choose which ones you want to use. Testimonial content, just paste this in here, and then his name, Ran Boskis. Typography, just put his name. I don't know why that didn't save. Oh, maybe because I didn't update before copying. 500, there we go. Okay. This one, yeah, I'm not sure what the issue, but it was all fine for me. Okay, so let's just check here. Style, the hang on. Yeah, so the height you just leave as empty, and then, I mean, don't know where you're getting the screenshot from, but maybe that one's slightly clipped. I mean, it's to do with the aspect ratio. Image fits contain. This maybe is the easiest thing we can do here. And then also this one. So another thing, you know, I want to keep the images as small as possible. So if this one, let's just quickly check here. If you just click this button here and then you just hover over, and then it'll show you on the top, like up here. Oh, stop moving, fuck. So it's like 320 by 200 ish, right? So we don't need 1600 whatever size images. So it's probably just something like that. I mean, yeah, these don't have any image. Oh, they do. Yeah, so I think that's probably the easiest thing. This, I mean, there's auto. Probably don't want that. But yeah, if we contain, then it will always show the entire image. And then the slides here, we can put this back to 3, and then yeah. This, I think there was a comment. Yeah, I've re-uploaded blah, blah, blah. Regular size, so you can read the black and white text title. Yeah. Yeah, which I think they should all be. Let's just reload this page. But I mean, it seems to be fine on my computer as well. Anyway, let's just check on mobile. Yeah, so you can see like on mobile now, that section where we put the reviews is like this, but then when you go to yeah, it's kind of like this. Some slow internet, which is also this, because this is JavaScript. So once the page loads up, it will work. Yeah, you can see that's the only kind of issue. You know, there's loads, it's downloading loads of stuff. But I think if we check the size, if you order by size, right, there's this app video, which is pretty big, but then stuff like this, 2 with kids, right? This is 500, half a megabyte just for one tiny image that's only being shown. You know, okay, if it's movies and stuff, here you can filter by image. So I mean, yeah, you want stuff like this, right? Your carousel thing is like 17 kilobytes. It's plenty big enough. Even these ones, right? Because these have got. I think I re-uploaded these, or maybe you did. And now on re-upload, they'll get any PNG will be converted to JPEG, because you don't need PNG unless you need some transparency, which we don't need for any of these. And like this one as well. Yeah, it's like 1800. It's massive. So any of these PNGs, just go to the. I mean, you can even do it in Elementor. Just re-upload the any of these images that are just really big, and then this. From now on, any image, any PNG will be converted to JPEG anyway, and then so that solves that issue. What's next? Re-uploaded. Yeah, okay. We'll take you. Can you make it? I'm not sure where this text went. Let's just check here. Great Wall, blah blah blah. Fancy text settings. Style 1. There's another style for some pro. So the style, the prefix, which is this text, and the fancy text style is a color, which should just be white. Yeah, so I've put, there's a little bit of padding here, so there's a gap between the word and then everything else. Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah, so this is the live page. It is working. I think it's just because there's 60. Wow. Media. Yeah, so China to you, right? For another example, this is 46 megabytes, right? I don't know which one. Oh, that's probably this one, right? And look how big it is. I think most of the time it's like 300 wide, but we're showing it. I mean, if we open this in a new tab, it's probably going to be like 1280. Yeah, so that one just needs to be. I don't think you can resize videos in the back end, but that would be definitely something that you want. Yeah, just use Handbrake or something, because that's, yeah, a 60 megabyte homepage is not something that anyone's going to thank you for. Right. Yeah, so I think this is a non-issue. Can you make strike through 7 a bit larger? It's hard to read. Yeah, I had a look at this, and it's already pretty fully featured kind of table, and I couldn't see any easy way to do this. Original price. Yeah, the ribbon. Yeah, it only just it's really. I mean, I don't know what you want to call this. Popular, maybe. Style. So I mean, the style of the ribbon is obviously horrible. Typography. Let's just make this smaller, and then yeah, I think that's fine. The color, just make white. Background color. Or what do we want? Or maybe white looks cool with the green. get our green. And then we can make this text a tiny bit bigger. And then, so this is the band. Have we got a dark green? Oh, we just got Tailwind. Documentation, colors. Yeah. So here we've got the green. We're using this 200, 500. And maybe we should try this dark green, and then we can make it just a tiny bit bigger, thicker, and the padding can come all the way down. We don't need any padding. And then move this distance, something like that. I don't know, but yeah, background color, typography, this kind of stuff you can just change yourself. The heading of the active tab stuff we've done. Price fractional features. Original price. Yeah, so that's done. I think top looks better. No. So maybe here we just need some custom CSS to increase that size. In that case, we just go down here, open the tab, press this button here, click this, and then you can see it's got this class of, down here is the styles that are applied to it. So if we just take this class, and then we only want it to affect within this selector, so it doesn't affect anything else. So selector, and then the class, and now we're affecting this, so we can do font size 10 pixels, which is smaller than it was. 16, we got 20. You can actually do with it being the same size as the see if there's any margins or stuff on this. Okay. Is that gonna work? No. Well, in that case, let's just get rid of this. Make it a tiny bit smaller. So make it font weight bold, and then that red doesn't look like the right red. This one. There we go. Color. Okay, I think that's pretty good, I think. Next, on all the buttons it grows when you hover over them or inverts the colors. Really? Oh, Is that on every button? Okay. Just not on these form buttons, which you probably don't want anyway. Okay, so well, it's a style. It's to do with the button. So we can go here, and then we can go to hover, and then we can. What do you want to do? Well, we've got two different types of buttons. As you see, we're overriding for this last column. We're overriding a lot of the styles, and then the button, but you can't override the style of the button on hover. So this will just be a generic hover style for all these buttons. What should we do? So we've got this original price. Let's just check what class these buttons are. I guess all these are going to have the same class. You can also see in this pop-up, gives you a lot of information. So like in terms of accessibility, you can see there's this 2.43 on the contrast, so maybe this green is a little bit too light for people with like visually impaired. But yeah, it gives you all the other information, including any classes and stuff it's got. So let's try this one then. Selector, same thing again. So we need, like, because if it's a class, we have a dot. If it was an ID, then we need a hash. So now we're styling these ones. So first, let's just check if it's working. Color black. Transpo. Yeah. So we know we're styling the right thing here. So we don't want to style it now, but we want to style it on hover. Should do it like that, or maybe one. So yeah, you can see now if we hover, then the text goes black, but what we want is a transition. Actually, no, transition. Well, let's see, what do we want? Oh, we could just transform zoom. Always forget this one. Transition. Well, let's just make the text bigger. Font size 20 pixels. Yeah, okay. It's a bit janky because it's pushing down the other things. So here, I mean, now you can see there's like if you need to style the thing not on hover and give it a transition, and you can put all here, but it's kind of a bit of a waste. And then instead of, like, if we don't have this, then it's just like janky. But if we transition the font size, I mean, 0.3 seconds is usually pretty good time. But for that one, I mean, these are even slower. And maybe you don't need to make it so big. 18, let's put this over 0.4 seconds. Yeah, so that's closer to what? But then you see you get this wrapping and Bum, 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 bum. It's a bit annoying. What if we transform scale 1? Oh, that's better. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Scale. No, it needs to be on the transform. Transform. Yeah, I think that's probably what they were doing on the other one as well. Okay, so a little bit of CSS here. I mean, this stuff is super powerful now. You can change images black and white and all sorts of things. But yeah, that should be that done. Can you grow at least? Yeah. The biggest problem. Okay. So if you want things side by side, it needs to be. This is a single column layout, right? So what you want to do is you need another layout with 2 columns, and then we can. What do we want? This thing we grab and put into 1 column, and this thing we put in the other column, and then maybe we put them the other way around, just so when it's on mobile it makes more sense that you see this before it. Oh, actually no, let's just not show it on mobile because they'll scroll anyway. And then that, I mean, I think that's okay like that. If you want to put the buttons below, then you just make another section with the same background. So just use this primary. Oh yeah, so I've actually set up the global styles. So we've got this accent, secondary and stuff, and then that thing you can just see I manage here. So later on, actually, yeah, that's one quick point for all these backgrounds. So this is set to this blue. So if we change the primary color in our palette, then this will still stay blue. So I think, yeah, maybe at some point we just go through and all the blue stuff is not set as the blue, but it's just used as this global color, and then we can set primary, secondary, set the text, and then later if we do decide to change the colors, then it's just changed in one place and all this will change as well. Okay, this maybe don't need as much padding bottom here if we're showing this, and then we grab this, same thing, EMs, yeah, and then the bottom, let's put 2 and 4, and top we don't need. This, yeah, I mean, I don't know why you want to add this scroll down thing really. I mean, I think people know that you can because there's a scroll bar, and it's like it's like a Facebook widget thing that people have seen all over the place. So personally, I think we just leave it on 1 column in the middle and then get rid of this. But yeah, to answer your question, that's how you put it on the right side of the feed. And then this one as well, I think we just go to advanced here, responsive, and then hide on mobile. And then we can just check that here, And then yeah, just quickly also, this is too much padding on mobile. We can just put this. Where's the padding? No padding. Why is it? Oh, is that? Oh, there's padding on this thing. Yeah. I guess there is. Yeah. So here is there anything else? Go on timeline, do the Chinese, blah blah blah. I don't know why this is what's going on here now. Something's this thing's not even there, but this okay, no, it's fine. Yeah, I think something like that is good. So we can just put this as 0 for maybe these ones should also be a bit smaller on mobile. And then so just on this section we need some bottom padding. Let's put this to 0 on link and then just add it to the bottom. Yeah, so this section you won't see, but then you will have this little padding here. You just check that on here if it's saved. Yeah, we've got these. Demo social media. This may or may not load up because of my VPN. But yeah, when you go on mobile, it's just going to show this. This kind of cutting off thing is because this is actually an iframe. I guess, yeah. So you can see this iframe here. So this is, it's basically loading an entire brand new web page inside a web page. And then this has got its own widths, which is, let's see if we can. Width. Yeah, so there's a width of 458 here. So this should really be 100%, I think, and then maybe some overflow stuff as well. But yeah, I mean that's a bit annoying. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. On tablets, okay. I thought this was already. Ah, okay. Max width 100%. I think this should just be a fixed width actually. Yeah, this one up width. No? Yeah, I think 120 should be fine on all these. Yeah, okay, so now this is not to do with Elementor, so we can leave, exit to dashboards. I hope this is recording. And then the appearance, customize. Yeah, so like, yeah, you can change like this top menu and stuff. But we want to edit this. Homepage settings. No. Oh, so this homepage settings. This is where I changed. You can see your homepage displays a static page or your latest post. So this is where I changed this. So you can set it to. We can just from here just set it to Domino landing page, and then bang, it's done. Right. As simple as that. Yeah, that scroll down thing's a bit naff. Okay, but yeah, I'll just won't save those changes. Menus, appearance, header possibly. Oh no, that's where I was. Oh, or was it? Sorry about this. So this is the header image that shows on the. This is an Elementor page, so this ignores the theme header, but like the blog posts and stuff will use this header image. Yeah, that's not what we want. Theme editor. I understand. So this is the CSS for the theme. So I mean, there's loads, so many things. So this is why sometimes you've got to use that important thing, because they've got so many really specific styles already set. But I think what we'll do is we'll just grab, get out of the way, fuck off, this, and then I think we can add custom CSS somewhere. Additional CSS, yeah. So then let's just do navbar brand, image logo. Let's quickly check if it works. Display none. Publish. See if that. No. Image logo. Needs to be connected, right? So this is with a gap. It'll be navbar brand and then another element inside the navbar brand, whatever has got that class, with an image logo. We want to display that none, but here it's a navbar branded image logo on the same element, so there needs to be no space. So that's working, but we actually want to reference the image inside this, and we just want to give it a fixed width of 120 pixels, and then we can just publish that. And then now don't need this. I think this is in the reference, that CSS page I gave you. Yeah, but this video, that's probably the first thing to do, is as soon as possible just rescale this, because I mean, even on, I mean, how, I don't know how wide my screen is. Oh, we can do this maybe. So this is what, 600, where are we? Yeah, not even 720 by 480. I mean, even if we did 720 by 480, let's just do this now. Yeah, because it's only 35-second video. I mean, that's crazy. Let's go to downloads. Let's just grab this video. How fast? Oh, wow. Grab handbrake. And we want to open this one. China to you, which I may have already had. Yeah. Open. Okay. Web. I mean, even this is probably. No, we just want 480 actually. Yeah. 720 by 480. You could even go 360. Let's just stick with that. And then let's just quickly preview this. Yeah, that's fine. And then let's do that. Should be pretty quick. And then we can go. Let's edit. This is Elementor. This one we can close. Yeah, so that logo's fixed. Oh, okay, now this one, let's just, yeah. Oh, so this is an external URL. Okay, self-hosted external. Actually, we probably don't need to do this external URL because, like, I'm gonna upload this file now. Let's just check how big that ended up being. China to you optimized 2.5 megabytes, right? From 49. And then yeah, it might be worth like checking these. 36 megabytes, 54, 9, 30, yeah, these are all way too big. 100. Yeah, so these are all the videos on the home page, right? Yeah, so let's select this one, insert media, and then yeah, so this is actually gonna end up coming from Amazon S3 anyway. You can see here, and from our CDN. So the way I've set it up, it will upload to our server, then it gets uploaded to S3, and then it comes back with the CDN link. So make it faster, and then it deletes the file from our server. So, and then yeah, so all these. I mean, this video, this testimony one, I think is. Where's this? Yeah, let's check these. This one, no, it's not. Issues here, but yeah, I think all these videos. I think that's why they're not loading up, because they're just fucking massive. Yeah, I mean, like, which one did I? Yeah, Gmail. So just go web Gmail medium 5 minutes, 480 by 30 is plenty, and then just on on here, yeah, you just choose. Sorry, my internet's fucking out a bit here. Yeah, just re-upload those videos. Just don't choose self-hosted, but not external URL, and then just yeah, see the media upload screen, and then just upload. Yeah, choose that one. Just dominant logo. Here, the problem with this segment, meet the creator starts. It only displays 2. I think it's fine in this case, though. I mean, it just depends on the size of the page. But yeah, and we've also got something nudging this across. Is it okay? Let's check what's going on here. Yeah, I like to see this. And also, I think for these videos, especially these ones, so are these all YouTube links? Okay. So where are the? Here's what our students think, and app video. So which ones are they then? Oh, this one, I guess, yeah, this is the app video, right? Which is also massive. Copy link address. Let's just fix these while we're at it. So click here. We want this self-hosted, yes. Just grab this video real quick. Where are we? Oh no, we don't. Handbrake, yes. Handbrake, open source. What's that called? App video. So this one, yeah, 53 megabytes. Gmail video. Great. App video optimized. Save it to downloads. Start. And then we go back here. Let's choose a video. Let's not choose that massive one. Coding finished. App video optimized, 2.7 megabytes. Right, which I think is perfectly acceptable for a video. Oh dear. Oh, this is a pretty long video now. Let's see what else we've got to go through. Meet the creator. Yeah, I think that meet the creator one, it's it depends on the width. If it can fit 3, I think it's set up to fit 3. Come on, internet. The joys of Chinese internet. Right, what else have we got? Yeah, so this one, it'll show 3 if it's wide enough. That's like a tablet view. It does actually auto scroll as well, but like with the testimonials, I just got rid of the side to side arrows just so it saves a bit of space. Can we disable autoplay for mobile since it's not the first thing on the page? Yes. Oh, 57. That was my VPN fucking out. Great. Close this. Is it still uploading though? Are we uploading? Just get out of this. Reload this page. Are we back on again? Yeah, and autoplay, I mean, that's like, it's just an option here, right? You just turn this on or off. Really super simple stuff. Keep the player controls on, I think, for all of them, because then at least people can play and pause. Don't need loop. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have. There's a couple of other things you can have, like preload, whether it preloads the video or not. I don't know why that's not an option there. But yeah, come on. Okay, I'll just go through these. I think we should do autoplay, but if so, I mean, this is just using the basic, the default HTML video player, so we don't have any real control over, you know, size of mute buttons and stuff. Chrome doesn't allow you to autoplay with sound unless you've been on the website, I don't know, 10 times or something and played some of the videos on there. So we don't really have any control over that. I personally hate anything that autoplays. I think we just leave it there. If there's a video, if they're interested, then they'll probably just they'll click it, right? Because the first time they go on the website and it autoplays and there's no, it won't have sound anyway, so you have to unmute and then scroll back to the start, which is more annoying than just clicking play, I think. So I think this one I'm just gonna ignore for now. Can we make the carousel only on mobile? Ah, yeah, I remember. Yeah. So this, yeah, same thing as we did for the testimonials. Like the carousel, we just hide on mobile, and then we create another one that shows only on mobile. Which, yeah, like these, my internet's fucking out, so I'll just quickly comment on these things, and then maybe add a quick video of changing them. But you should be able to. Yeah, I'll make the changes anyway. We'll take you to. Yeah, this works. It's just a bit slow to load. This premium tab is awesome. Great. Facebook, yeah. So it's going to be less cuts, but like I said, it's an iframe. It's like a page within a page, and they've got they've already set the width of their page, which is wider than the phone's page. So yeah, maybe you can we can add some scrolling in there, but yeah, just a bit annoying. But yeah, I think that's it. It's getting a bit of a long video, so I'll just leave it at that, and then when the internet comes back alive, I will re-upload that video, and then yeah. All right, gotta go.